Okay, this one's an interesting one. It was a fad, and it seems like a fad that's long gone out of style. But school kids were apparently liking this. Well, let's see what we can do with it. I don't know how big it is. We're going to just look at that later. Sorry about the shaking. Seems to happen in almost all my videos now. Gonna just keep it like that. I'm gonna see what this is. It is the original rainbow loom, as in loom bands. What they call loom bands. On the back it shows pretty much what's inside the kit. I've never tried this shit. I got this second hand, so I'm going to use this as our demo piece. But basically, yeah, it was a real big fad. I really hate the way things go out of style so quick when you're a school kid. I mean, loom banding has merits, but yet it was just a fucking fad. And kids have now, it seems, have moved on from it. And it's just no longer a popular thing. So it's a bit bigger than an A6 and bit bigger than A4. I'm just going to see how big I'm going to make it. But basically it was a fad. A very popular one from what I can tell. Going to go 90 for that, and for the vertical we're going to make it 180. Going to try and fill the page with this picture, this front of this box. But loom banding, I think, was once a popular thing. It's just like in my day we had friendship rings, or friendship pins actually. It's just a fucking popularity thing. So yeah, this looks good on the vertical. The horizontal's a bit short. But basically, yeah, it was popular and all that. Now it just seems to have fallen by the wayside. $100. So yeah, it's one of those things that just lasts a season and then it's gone. But I'm sure there are some people that still like doing this activity, however much it was a fad. Anyway, that looks really good, that does. But basically, yeah, it was a fad, I do, from my understanding, and it just fizzled out. I mean, kids just love fads, and the thing I hate about fads is that adults who love money like to capitalise on children, which I think is quite irresponsible. I know loom bands is relatively harmless, but there are things like Halloween where you're talking about evil, potentially getting involved with evil spirits. So that's not acceptable in my books. This is innocent by comparison. I'm going to use that as our master copy. I'm going to slip and slide it around. Anyway, that looks really quite nice, what we have here so far. But basically, yeah, it was loom banding was a fad. And basically, yeah, it's just died off. Gonna lighten it a bit. So yeah, loom banding. Yeah. Yeah, that looks even better. I think the colour rendering is a lot better. So I'm wondering if we're going to use this one as our master copy. But basically, yeah, this was a fad. And indeed, like any fad, it often has its use by date. So and yeah, I don't understand how people can just be so open to fads. Like, if you don't like them, or if you like them and you don't want to give it up just because everyone else is giving it up. You know, there are certain fads that have remained around, like micro scooters or razor scooters. They're still around. They haven't faded into obscurity, which is really nice because I happen to like scooters. They're fun. I don't ride one, but basically at this stage, they're a lot of fun. And they're good exercise. And some people take scootering to the ultimate level and they do stunts and shit like that. Gonna make this a bit bigger. But basically, yeah, it's like, I hate it when things just go out of fashion because people are not interested, or that the fad has died. So actually, yeah, we're going to make it longer. Wondering how big we're going to make the vertical. Going to make it that. I'm actually thinking the density could go lighter. We don't want to make it so hot looking. But basically, loom banding, yeah, it's just, I haven't seen any evidence of people still doing it. Anyway, that's looking better. Loom banding, indeed. Anyway, that looks really nice. Wondering if they're going to just take maybe a little bit that off. It's a bit too long. But I really am missing someone, folks, and that is my future husband, Luigi, who I really seriously miss. I really miss him, and I'm trying to get this video work of mine on the television, folks. It's not an easy thing to push. It's not easy trying to get yourself broadcast on free-to-air TV. It's really a difficult thing to do. But I'm trying my best to make something of this. And I think I fucked up. I don't think I should have done it like this. I think it's fucked. Yeah, it's wishy-washy. I did a negative positive reversal and it looks shit house. It looks fucked. I'm just going to go back to what we had. And I'm thinking 165 for the enlargement. So we're just going to go there, and we're just going to go and take away this stupid thing that we've tried. And the features, I don't know why we did that. But basically I'm so lonely without this person. And I have to keep making these demos to get up on television. This demo is getting long. I don't know if it's going to be any good. A lot of my demos don't work as well as I'd like them to. So now that's better. But basically I'm trying to get this stuff on television. But I don't understand how people can just do a fad, get into it and get obsessed with it, and then drop it just like it became hot potato. I don't know how people can do that. If I like something, I want to keep with it. I want to stick with it. I know I've had my own fads in my day, but what I'm doing here is not a fad. It's something I've been doing on and off since I was very young, working with the photocopiers as an art tool. Really missing Luigi, and I'm trying to get my work out there. It's not easy, folks. Loom banding, indeed. Don't understand how it happens, these fads. I know they're money fucking things, and kids fall for this, and I've just nudged this white out of place. But basically, yeah, kids just get sucked into the fads. And the people that run the companies rub their hands together and have dollar signs in their eyes. See how we go with this. Sorry. Anyway, that's loom banding reimagined.